Why can America sanction the world? Hello, friends. Welcome to Chasing English, the place for everyone who loves learning English, reading daily news, and discovering new and interesting stories from around the world. If you want to improve your reading, listening, shadowing, and thinking skills in English, you are in the right place. Join us every day to practice with Chasing English and get better together. Today, let's talk about a big and very interesting question. Why can America give sanctions to many countries, but nobody dares to sanction America? Maybe you have wondered about this before. Sanctions can make some countries very poor. But why does America have this power? Why do other countries listen to America? And what happens to countries that do not listen? Let's start with the main character in our story, America. Imagine you live in a small village. In this village, the richest and most powerful person is called America. America is like the big boss. He has lots of money, many friends, we can call them followers or allies, and strong tools, like modern weapons. Because America is so rich and strong, many people in the village follow him and listen to him. If someone tries to hurt America or goes against his rules, America can choose to punish them. Sometimes he uses his power and money. Sometimes he uses something called a sanction. But what is a sanction, and how does it work? Why do people care so much when America says, "I don't want to work with you"? Why do some countries become poor after getting a sanction from America? Why can't anyone simply sanction America back? In this story, we will learn together in the simplest way. We will look at how America uses his power in the world, what happens to countries that get sanctions, and why the world is like a big village with many complicated relationships. Are you ready to learn more? Keep reading, keep listening, and remember, every day with Chasing English is a chance to become better at English. How sanctions work in the village. Now, let's imagine the story of the village again. In this village, America is not only rich, but also very powerful. He has many friends who are also strong. Together, they make a group that helps America keep control. One day, someone in the village breaks America's rules. Maybe this person does something America does not like. For example, maybe he tries to sell things in a way that goes against America's wishes. America becomes upset. But instead of fighting with fists, America uses his power in another way. He gives out a sanction. A sanction is like a big rule. Don't do business with this person. America tells all his friends, don't buy from him, don't sell to him, don't help him. If someone breaks this rule, America will get angry at them too. So, people in the village listen to America because they don't want trouble. Let's look at what happens next. The person who gets the sanction cannot buy or sell anything with others in the village. He cannot find a job, because no one dares to hire him. If someone does help him, America may punish that person too. Sometimes, the punishment is even stronger. This is why, when America puts a sanction on someone, almost everybody in the village avoids that person. The person feels alone and has many problems. He cannot make money, cannot sell his products, and even daily life becomes hard. That is how sanctions can make a country poor. Now, let's think about why America can do this. America is strong because he has a lot of money, a big economy, many friends, allies, strong weapons, and technology. With all of these, America can tell others what to do, and most people will listen. The village wants to stay on America's good side. No one wants to be the one who gets the big punishment. But the world is changing. Some other villagers are getting stronger too. For example, China is becoming rich and powerful. Some people in the village now try to be friends with both America and China. This makes the village more complicated. But still, for many years, America's voice is the loudest in the village. That's why he can give out sanctions, and most people listen. When sanctions don't always work, as time goes by, the village starts to change. Some people do not want to follow America's rules anymore. For example, another strong person in the village, named China, is now very rich and has many friends too. China can help those who get punished by America. Let's look at an example. Imagine America gives a sanction to a country called Russia. America says, no one should buy oil from Russia. But China says, I will still buy oil from Russia. I am big enough to make my own choice. This helps Russia. Russia does not feel so alone anymore. Russia can still sell oil and buy things from China. In this way, sanctions do not work as well as before. Now, more people in the village are making their own groups. Some countries that were punished by America become friends with each other. They help one another so they do not feel so lonely. Sometimes, America's sanctions are not as strong as before. But even with these changes, many countries are still afraid of being punished by America. America is still very strong and important. For example, if America tells all its friends to stop working with a country, that country will have many problems. It will be hard for that country to buy or sell things in the world. Life will become more difficult for the people living there. Sometimes, sanctions only block one thing, like selling certain computer chips to China. Sometimes, sanctions are much bigger and block almost everything. What happened with North Korea? When a country is under heavy sanctions, life becomes very hard. The country cannot get help, cannot sell its products, and cannot join in with the rest of the world. This is why, in our village story, most people are careful. They do not want to make America angry. But now, you can see that the world is changing. More and more countries want to have their own power. They do not always want to listen to America. Why sanctions can make a country poor? Let's look more closely at what happens when a country gets heavy sanctions. Imagine you are a person in the village who cannot sell or buy from anyone because of America's rules. You cannot get a job. If you try to sell your rice, nobody wants to buy it. If you want to buy seeds or tools, nobody will sell them to you. Even simple things, like medicine or farming equipment, become hard to get. You might try to grow your own food and do everything by yourself, but it is not easy. When other people use modern machines, you have to work by hand. You work hard all day, but you do not get much. If you get sick, you cannot buy good medicine. If bugs eat your crops, you have no way to stop them. Life is difficult and slow. You feel lonely, tired, and poor. This is what happens to some countries in real life. Long ago, North Korea and South Korea were both rich in their own ways. But after many years of sanctions, North Korea became very poor. Iran is another example. Iran has lots of oil, but because of sanctions, not many people buy it. Iran is not as rich as it could be. When a country becomes poor, sometimes the people become unhappy. They might protest or want to change their leaders. The country becomes even less stable. All of these things start because of sanctions. Now, let's ask the big question again. Can anyone sanction America? In theory, yes, anyone can say, I do not want to work with America. But in real life, it is very hard. America is so strong. If a small country tries to punish America, most people in the world just laugh. America has the biggest group of friends and the strongest army. No country dares to punish America in a serious way. Only a very big and powerful country could try. But even then, it would be very difficult. That is why America can sanction others. But it is almost impossible for others to sanction America back. The lesson of power and sanctions. In the end, we can see that sanctions are a way for powerful countries, like America, to control others in the world. When America puts a sanction on another country, it is hard for that country to buy, sell, or even live a normal life. Some countries become poor because of these rules. Even if other strong countries, like China, try to help, it is still difficult to escape the power of America's big group of friends. Of course, the world is always changing. Some countries are becoming stronger and making new groups. Sometimes they work together to help each other. But right now, America is still the most powerful in the village. That is why America can sanction almost anyone. But almost no one can sanction America. So, what is the lesson for us? In the big village of the world, it is important to understand how power works. Sometimes, the loudest voice is not always the only voice, but it can control many things. In our daily life, too, we can remember to use our own strength in a good way and be kind to others. Thank you for reading and listening to this story with Chasing English. If you love learning English and want to get better at reading, listening, shadowing, and thinking in English, Don't forget to join us every day. We share many interesting stories and news to help you practice. Remember, every small step you take will help you become stronger in English. Read, listen, and speak a little bit every day. With Chasing English, you are never alone on your English journey. See you next time, friends. Don't forget to follow, practice daily, and keep chasing your English dreams.